Hi, my name is Haley, and my theater VIP is someone named Julie Taymor. The reason I believe she's a theater VIP is because she's not only a director but also a designer. She's worked in musicals, plays, operas, and some movies. Closer towards the theater side, she started at a very young age. At 11, she joined her local community theater in Boston, and she was the youngest member. But that allowed her to travel and learn and gain more experience as if she were already an adult. And by age 13, her parents thought she was enthusiastic enough and let her travel to Sri Lanka and India to learn about theater, and her main focus was puppetry and masks, such as in ancient Greek plays they wore a lot of big masks that were very dramatic, and they're just very influential in the style of theater and how that works. Julie Taymor's most popular musical is probably The Lion King, which she's won 2 Tony Awards for. One was for her design of the costumes, and the other was for directing the entire musical. With that Tony Award, she became the first woman to ever win a Tony Award for directing a musical. But the reason her design aspects are so important to me to learn about that is that it included all of the puppetry and styles of masks that she learned about when she traveled all over the world. She spent several years in Paris after high school and learned about theater there, and also went to Japan and Bali and several other exotic places just to learn about their culture and their view of theater. It was more religious there and more deep cultural and meaningful, so she learned about those exotic masks that they used. And Lion King, this is just, I'm not an artist, but the masks that she used in Lion King, which she won the Tony Award for designing them, rather than covering the face such as most of the Greek masks did to make the actor become the entire character and the actor's face not being seen at all. This in Lion King would be the actor's face, and it was almost like a tribal headpiece that flowed with the costume and had the big animal at the top, such as Mufasa, and that's supposed to be Simba or another lioness mask. It was just very tribal looking, but in acting it out, the actors truly became the characters. And there was also her puppetry design in Lion King, such as full body suits to make them look more like animals, like the giraffes. They had these big headpieces, and the face was like at the base of the neck of the giraffe. Such as right here, their face would be about here, and then these are their arms holding stilts, and their body and their legs, and it would look kind of like this, walking around. But that was her puppetry influence and fitting in with the masks. But recently she's shifted more towards movie making because of a big lawsuit battle in her last musical, which was Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark on Broadway. It seemed that her and the producers had several disagreements with her making last-minute changes for the show, which for live theater cannot happen because it can cause too many problems. So she's done A Midsummer Night's Dream, which came out in 2013, and directed that. And what the future could hold for her is completely up to her. She could stay in movies, and personally I believe she'd be very successful, or over time she could try to work better on making no more last minute decisions and work back into theater or operas, because opera is another thing she's done, such as Oedipus Rex. And so there's really any possibility that she could choose to go to, and that is why she is my theater VIP. Thank you.